Hello everybody, this is EMC and welcome back to more Final Fantasy VI Brave New World. Last time we went to South Figaro, we raided the city of all its items, and we climbed Mount Cold on our way to the Returner's hideout. I unfortunately forgot to show one building, the cafe or pub, where you could meet up with Shadow, a new character. It's a completely optional cutscene that I always watch, so I just, in my head, it's not optional. Therefore, if I went forward, I was sure to have shown it off. But if I forgot, it's okay. It's nothing really important or relevant to the plot. You just get to know that he's an assassin and he kills stuff and he's dangerous and he has a dog that eats people. So besides that, we'll get to see him more later when it's actually relevant, so it's not that huge of a deal. Also, if you do want to come back to South Figaro after the events in Mount Cold, so you could get a few extra lines when you talk to Duncan's wife and random encounter. Great. Well, I don't mind the GP, so that's fine. Let's just attack a whole bunch. And this battle should be much easier now because we are all leveled up. And look at Locke. I mean, yeah, he missed. However, that won't be a problem soon. Not really soon, but soonish. On this area, there's a new enemy that I just want to meet up with, just to once again show it to you guys. Because it's a pretty peculiar enemy. Those are not the new enemies. We'll meet with them soon, I'm sure. Anyway, Locke should be able to one-shot this guy. That's great. Then I can just get to Edgar's turn, buy a blaster, and not have to deal with these guys' evasion. Hopefully. Let's see if we can quickly meet up with these guys. Anyway, as you notice, now that I'm just, wasting some time, I guess, Sabin comes at level 9. That is because our whole party is level 9, but they were all almost 10. Oh, there's the new enemies, great. You do not want to use blitzes on them, and I believe they're basically the best way to deal with these guys is auto attacks, and they do not counter tools for now, I believe. But some new enemies that look like these guys in the future will, and usually the best way of dealing with these kind of cats is to just stick to physical attacks. That's all I wanted to show off. And besides that, Sabin, yeah, he's level 9 like the rest of our party. However, most of our guys are, oh well, never mind, Locke just leveled up. Yeah, as I was about to say, most of our guys were just very close to hitting level 10, which would have meant that Sabin would have joined us at level 10 with just a few extra battles. That would make things a lot easier because of also newer characters that will join us in the future. They would also be around 10 or 11 or whatever level you decide to average your party at. So if you do want to grind, try to do it smart. I don't feel like I need the extra levels, but it can be a huge help, especially if it's your first time playing and you want to farm some money. Just go do it before fighting Vargas. You're just you're sitting right next to a free healing spot, so you can just fight a few battles, get close to level 10, then you can get to level 10 on the way to Vargas and be on your merry way. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying, let's just get inside and see what's up. Okay. Can I walk on my own? This is very slow. Anyway, there's a bunch of items you can collect, but I don't want to do that just now. Yeah, let's just talk to Bannon and see what's up. Here she is. Oh my god, poor Terra. Yeah, she did that. I mean, yeah, it's not a lie, but I don't think anybody's blaming her for doing that. Still, Bannon is, I don't know, a bit of a dick. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I guess this is Pandora's box or whatever. Yeah, the sins that got released, but together with all the, you know, evils in the world, there was also hope. Yeah, okay. I mean, as I said, people are like, sometimes they kind of bash on Terra for being so like, what do I do kind of, you know, character. But once again, pretty much she had the equivalent of, you know, being born at the age of 17 and starting to know what's up from like a few days, I assuming, since her whole life before that was under complete control of other people. So I mean, give her a break. Let's see. Locke. Interesting. I wonder who that was. Oh, that is not true. I mean, maybe she doesn't have, yeah, exactly. She doesn't have people that are important to her, but she's important to others. You know, it could be in the way that, you know, Bannon thinks she's important, but also her new friends. So it's not that bad. Now, there is an upcoming cutscene in which you can choose, you know, it's a yes or no kind of scenario, and basically if you say no a bunch of times, which, you know, it's kind of the equivalent of being a dick, you will get one item, and if you say yes, you'll get another item. However, if you want to get the second item, the one for saying no a bunch of times without being a complete dick, what you can do is say no, then go talk to this guy, and he will give you the second item, and then you can just go and say yes, and, you know, so you can see pretty much all the outcomes if you want. I'm going to say yes because I believe that in this version of the game, what you get from saying yes is more useful. I think it's actually less expensive. Like, if you say no a bunch of times, you get the more expensive item. However, the more expensive item is, in my opinion, at this point in the game, really not needed, and the second one is much better. Albeit, they're both not great, to be honest. Anyway, let's keep exploring. I'm not sure there's... Yeah, okay, there's a remedy here, but the statue doesn't have anything. Or the armor. Let's talk to Sabin. Oh. Okay. Now, this shop, I mean, okay, here is where I would honestly put a second dragoon seal, so that people that, you know, went all their way through Mount Coles and maybe have extra GP could still have the chance of trying this out, because if you don't buy it, you know, early in South Figaro, it would be a while before you can have access to it. And for the upcoming battles that we will have, it's a pretty nice item to have. So I think it would be nice to have one here, just to tell the player that, hey, it might be a good idea to have it now that you just went through a new map and have a whole bunch of GP to spend. So this is my suggestion for this shop. And it also would mean that you can split your grind for GP a lot more and not, you know, have to worry about it too much. Anyway, Terra is alone right now, so I don't feel like resting. I don't think it's needed. We can always do that at any point here. So let's see. Let's go this way. Yep. There's a thing here, I believe. Yeah, nothing here yet. Okay. That's true. But the problem here is that we don't have time, sadly, to, you know, make decisions. with the Empire on us and all that. Anyway, we should be safe here for now. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't. I just once again, I went over stuff without noticing. This is a secret passage, and it leads you to, let's see, relic, a very nice and useful relic. The White Cape. It protects against sleep, which is great. It's like the only means of protecting us against sleep that we have for now. Not only that, but as you can see, it boosts 2 stats, and speed, which is great, magic power, which is even better because it boosts it by 5, and magic block is okay, but this is pretty nice. We'll keep that in, in consideration for the future. Let's see, what else should we do? Relics. Oh yeah, I think I screwed something up, but it's okay. We'll be fine. I should have probably removed the Locke's power glove because I want to use it on another character, and I don't know if I will have the chance to do so, but we'll see. Yes, I have. I will at least try to do that. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we get a safety glove. That's pretty much what it is. It's a lucky charm. It's not that great of a relic in my opinion. The counterpart is that you would get is a barrier cube, I believe, that basically boosts your magic defense as opposed to physical defense. They also cast either shell or protect, whatever, safe, sorry, when you're low on HP, which is a completely negligible effect. If you're low on HP, you're just about to die. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, Espers. I mean, that's pretty obvious. They went to Narsh, a neutral city with a small army, I guess. Not really a group of people. So that's a declaration of war, really. So, well, magic. Oh, okay. The war of the Magi. So they want to, they want to do the war of the Magi all over again. Okay. I see. So they want Espers to drain their power and use that to, to make weapons of, war. I see. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, that Esper is all nice and frozen in, and it's already dangerous while he's frozen in ice. I wouldn't go out of my way to thaw him out. Anyway, Terra will do it. She's trying to help. Anyway, what's that noise? Sir Bannon. Okay. I think that guy needs help. Don't just stand there. Come on. Empire. Okay. So we are kind of screwed. So this is what happened if you say no a bunch of times. You would just jump to this and realize that, oh, well, you have to run from here anyway. So, well, yeah. Yep, this is where Locke temporarily leaves the party, and I believe that sadly the power glove will stay on him, which I mean is okay, it's fine. We can live without it. Right. Let's see. Before going, a few things I would like to point out, though. First off, this new thing has opened up to us. Second, let's see if the power glove has been Oh, okay, that's great. That's great. I don't think this happened in the original version of the game. You can have the power glove, Um, I don't feel comfortable giving the nightcap to anyone really, but I think it might be good on Sabin actually. You know, a few basically stat boosts, and the goggles I believe are the better choice here. Nothing can really poison you. Terra, I think let's get rid of goggles and put a white cape on her. That will make her magic a lot stronger. And maybe, you know what? I will put the safety glove on Sabin here, just for the maybe the increase on defense. Although it is not that much. Well, yeah. Let's put this to use. You know, let's attempt to like have a tank in our party. You know, he has pretty high HP as you can see, so it might not be a bad idea after all. Edgar, I want to equip him back with the spear and remove his buckler. Oh, I didn't mean to do that though. Okay, he's good, I think. Yeah, he's good. Edgar will be using jump in the next, well, in the next big battle, but also probably in random battles. He's gonna be our pretty much best physical damage dealer. So that's one thing you want to do. Bannon, the following mission that we have is to escort Bannon to Narshe. If he dies, it's game over. Like, it doesn't matter if the rest of the party is alive to use a Phoenix down on him. It's game over. So back row for him, I think, is a good idea. And the thing with Bannon, let's check him out actually. Sorry, only way to check him out is like this. He has a Thunder Rod equipped, which has a 50% chance of casting Bolt 2 on something, which I believe will also crit, quote unquote. Just do double damage because rods use MP to do damage. And he has a cod piece, which I don't know what that's for really. I think it protects against something, and I don't know, I read somewhere in the readme that relic was there just to I don't know, avoid some weird glitches with poisoned or sapped Bannon. I don't know, that's all I know. Anyways, that's why it's there. Let's check his stats actually. He's not bad in terms of stamina and magic power, but he's pretty slow. So the way I suggest using Bannon is to just play it safe and basically heal all the time. You will see what I mean by healing all the time very soon. This soldier is the injured soldier, and I believe you can trigger something. Okay, if you walk here. Okay. The dialogue is slightly changed, and I think there's a reference to something that I'm not aware of. But yeah, that's there. And as Edgar say, like, what just happened? I don't know. Wait, wrong way. Sorry. We want to rest up. It's free, by the way, so why not? So, free in over here. Oh, another thing. If you wanted to, for whatever reason, you can actually level up Bannon and the rest of your team. At least it is true in the vanilla version. I don't know about the original, but I'm pretty sure that yes, you can get outside and grind if you want. It's not needed at all. I think they balance it so that level, like, yeah, Bannon comes 2 level higher than you, has pretty nice HP. If you stick him in the back row, you will have no problem. You have to be like really unlucky to, you know, get a game over out of Bannon dying. Like, just use it like a healer and you'll be fine. So let's get going. Put a save state, you know, just because it's faster than reloading the whole game. Let's hop on. This is yeah, I spoiled that, I guess. And yeah, you know, you should listen to this advice. Like, when the game just goes, you know, straight up and tell you what to do, it probably means that it's a really good idea. Okay, so we'll save Bannon's attack for now, and let's see, Blitz. Let's just kill something, I guess. And auto crossbow, And let's see if something is... Oh, really? Let's fight you. Why not? I don't like that guy. Anyway. That should... Yeah, if that had procced the Thunder Spell, he would have been dead. But sadly, he didn't. I forgot whether the crossbow or the Bioblaster is a better idea here, honestly. So I will try both. I believe that for the red guys over there, which are the Exocide, magic is more effective, and physicals are better for the Nautiloid. Anyway, health, as you can see, is a free multi-target party heal, and well, we didn't get the chance to use it, but in the next battle we will, and you can basically get topped up very easily for free, and you don't have to worry about these encounters too much. However, a dangerous enemy, which is why I want the jump command actually, is this guy over here. So I'm okay with Terra being blind, honestly. I'll just try attacking with her, and let's see, Blitz, and I would like Edgar to come down before I do anything. Okay, health. Oh wait, did that really happen? That's interesting. I thought we would have been able to, you know, deal with that, but no. Oh yeah, these guys, they counter physicals, that's true. It's alright though, blitzes will make quick work of you. Problem with the Albatross, the flying dragon kind of enemy. He will counter stuff like blitzes. Oh, fire 2, nice. Stuff like blitzes and tools. He cannot be confused. I'm sure about that. Therefore, the Edgar's tools are really bad against that enemy, which is why I want an extra option to just one-shot him right away without any issues. So first thing we do is jump, and I will just let's heal with Bannon once more, just in case. And I'm waiting on my turns. I just want to cast fire. I mean, I don't think he counters magic, so we're okay, you know, or that. But as you saw with the Power Glove, jump is pretty strong. It just takes a while to execute, and apparently fire is not enough, and I cannot do blitzes to save my life. That's sad. Okay, let's heal up. And by the way, between Bannon and, like, you know, having free heals and stuff, and, you know, a healing point soon, feel free to use as much magic as you want here. You will be completely fine. Do not think about, you know, saving your heals for boss fight or anything. I mean, your MP. You don't need that at all. So let's keep going. So there's a save point here, which I don't need to use this, but I would like to get rid of Terra's Blind for a second. So there is a trick. Basically, if you equip a relic that makes you immune to one status, and you had one status on, it gets lifted off, like as if you used a consumable. So over time, it can save you some money if you decide to like buy one pair of goggles, you know. Anyway, blind is not that big a deal in my opinion. Anyway, hurts. Okay, let's. I think we want to jump on you. We can pray, and you can use a suplex if I'm able to do that for once. And let's just physically attack one of these guys. Why not? Let's see. Okay, nice. That's actually the guy I wanted to go down, because he's the one that counters the most. Counters all physicals, I believe, with a fairly weak yet annoying attack. So jump takes care of that. There's a cover and a miss. From what I understand, when you cover for someone, you do get a lower amount of evasion. Like, I think it's halved from what you would normally have. So it's not super OP to be like fully evasive and cover for allies because you have the chance of getting hit. However, it still works well enough, and you always want to go left here. The other choices either loop or are just longer. So that's what you want to do. So let's, oh my god, I'm too used to using tools with Edgar. Okay, you want to jump, and I guess a nice, yes, let's show fire too, why not? And physically attack this guy and heal up. Let's see what that does. Oh, okay, that's overkill for those guys. So yeah, that's the thing that you can do if you want, if you have access to fire too. However, for now, that is not a very MP efficient spell. We can check it like now. It is a 16 MP cost for, I believe, double damage. So you spend 4 times the MP. We can only cast it 3 times, and that is if we don't cure ever. So, you know, it's not the greatest thing in the universe right now. Later on, when we have more MP, it will be nice. For now, just forget about it. And let's see. Do I have any special relics on you? Night Cape. I'm okay with that. You can keep the Night Cape. It's fine. Let's move. Maybe we'll run into some more battles. I think there's never music in this area, but I might be wrong. Like even the original version. Yeah, there shouldn't be any music. So let's do this again. Sorry, jump. Sure, let's use fire at least. Try to weaken a few of these guys up, and you can just regular attack, and you can heal up. Okay, one is down. The second should die to jump soon. And then we can finish the last one pretty easily. Okay, that didn't blind us. That's nice. Interesting. Yeah, you can cover allies even when it comes to counterattacks. So that's very useful. You can kind of get away with some counters that way if you have like a very defensive tank ready to cover you up. However, it's still chance-based, so don't rely on it too much, especially when it comes to counterattacks. Anyway, we just ran into an octopus that's called Ultras, and okay, that's good, I guess. Let's see, jump, just jump, and we want to put slow on him, which is why I'm using suplex, and I guess we can use fire too on the guy. And we want to heal. Now look at what happens if Terra is in the front row. You would get this plus very soon a counter attack to her magic, because Ultras like to counter all sorts of stuff basically. That was decent damage, but nothing special. Ultras is pretty resistant to magic, just so you know. Anyway, he will counter Edgar with Tentacle. It will just counter stuff, really. So now we want to inflict sap on him with pummel, sorry, and heal up as soon as possible as well. Just use fire, and I think we should be able to yeah, health is really fast casting, like, so we're always fine. Just try to, if you're weak, do not attack him, because counter attack plus like a multi-target tentacle attack might wipe 1 or 2 of your party members, so pay attention to that. Besides that, this is a very easy fight, it just takes a while, and this is the multi-target tentacle. He will announce all of his attack, really, for whatever reason. Jumps from Edgar do a lot of damage. I think it's a stronger option in terms of DPS to just put the Power Glove on Sabin, actually, but for reasons that will become like more apparent very soon, you don't want to put anything important on Sabin. Let's just put it that way. Um, so I want, and actually it's not completely true, because the person that you don't want to put the important relic on can change depending on how you decide to do things in the future. So I don't want to attack with Terra because she's low on HP. I'd rather wait, and she might die from this. Let's see. She's in the back row, so no, she should be fine. Yeah, she's barely fine. Anyway, as long as you use Bannon to just heal up a lot, this fight should be no problem. I am saving MP with Terra, not using Fire 2, otherwise if I did I would have just already run out of MP, and then I wouldn't be able to do anything. I don't think it's a good idea to waste healing items, except for Sabin actually. Shoot, I didn't notice that. Whoops. Eye drops, yep, and Bannon should heal as soon as possible. Well, jump, heal, and we will be fine. Try to always focus on Bannon. If somebody dies but Bannon survives, you can still, you know, react to that. Yeah, you use your ink. More suplex, and this shouldn't do too much, thanks to the back row. Oh, he's still not done. Anyway, we really need to heal Edgar though. Like, yeah, we do. I mean, he just had his turn and he's slowed, so we should be able to get a heal off before he does anything. So we will do that, and fire. Okay, we're good. Okay, he's just gonna hit on, he's gonna hit Sabin. You can tell that, you know, very easily from his lines. One thing I don't like about this boss is that he has like a few thousand HP too much. Like, we have this boss, like, it's done, where I think either at the right level or slightly above average, because people might be level 9 here very easily, and we're still taking a while to, you know, deal with him. So maybe like 1k less HP or 2k would be a good idea. You have to consider that there's also sap doing damage to him like every time. I think it's okay to use fire. Yeah, we just got healed up. That said, we should be pretty close. I think this guy has like, I don't know, 10k HP and maybe a bit less. Oh, we got blinded right before we use suplex. That's lame. Anyway, I will wait a second here. I want to heal first. Jump. Use another eye drops. I guess goggles would have been a bad idea actually. Instead of the night cape. I should have thought of that. Because, I mean, Edgar is always in the air, so there are very low chances of him getting blinded. But okay, we're done. That's all, folks. Okay, let's see what's going on now. He's probably just hiding, huh? Okay. Sabin, what are you doing? Like, he just left. I mean, just let him go and just keep going. We have more important things to do. Anyway, this is just, you know, this is all happening because of plot convenience. So yeah, he tries to jump back, he misses the raft, and there's also a very convenient fork on the road right like 2 meters away from us. That just means that we have to get separated. So now it's a 3 scenarios situation. We can do them in any order. Yep, as Mog just explained. However, I think this is a good stopping point. Next time I will begin with Terrace scenario because it's the fastest and it gives you one item that might make things a little easier for you in another scenario, and it's otherwise useless for the other two scenarios. Second, I will do lock for the same reason. You get a whole bunch of useful, I think, pieces of equipment and relics and so on. It's also the second shortest scenario if you know what you're doing, which luckily I do. And for last, I will be doing Sabin scenario, which is by far the longest, and it has also the most, you will get the most characters in that scenario. Therefore, if you have a higher party level average, they will join you at higher level and save you some time in terms of level grinding if you're so inclined. So that's the order in which I will do things. I think this is also the order that the modders intended you to do that, because clearly the first scenario is Terrace because it's the easiest one, and the bosses on the second scenario are not too hard, while there's a few interesting fights in Sabin's scenario that require you to be as prepared as possible. So I want to have as many relics and items from other scenarios to be able to deal with that. Interesting to note is that yes, whatever you collect in another scenario will magically teleport in the inventory of your characters 50 miles away. So just deal with that video game logic. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you next time.